Okay, so now we will see Spark installation on CentOS 7. We are using CentOS 7 only, right, for all our Hadoop setup which we have done. Now I already have created a minimal installation of CentOS and I have a zip for it. So what I'll do is I'll just make a copy of it. That is what I'm saying, that you should also always keep a backup. So I'll just name it as Spark Master VM. So I'm just naming it as Spark Master VM. Okay, so once it is getting extracted, then we can start following the steps. Okay, so here also the first step number 1 is basically installing the JDK. Okay, so let me just check out the design. Okay, so step 1 is Java installation, because Spark is again based on Java only, right? Then after Java is installed successfully, then we will go for Spark installation, and that's it. Like, then we can further subdivide the steps. So in 2 steps only I will discuss this. Download the JDK is there, then extract. After extraction, then set the path. After that, source etc profile, and then check JPS. That's it. This is for Java. And then for Spark, download the Spark. Okay, I think, yeah, it's already extracted, so let me open it up. Okay, let us rename it first. We will give it a name as Spark Master, SPARK Spark MASTR Master. Enter. Let me on it. Fine. As I said, you should always choose I copied it. Okay, so I copied it, I have selected. Yeah, it will take few seconds to get open. Fine, then extract the tarball, then move the tarball to user local, then start and check on the browser, start the slave and check JPS, add Spark home and add Spark shell, start Spark shell, and then certain commands and then quit. Okay, fine. This much is there. Fine, so it is started. Password is root, user is root, and password is master. Okay, so let me start nmcli conn up ems 33, and let me check what is IP. It must be 166. Okay, so let me connect 192.168.44.166. Yes, password root, sorry, username root, password master. Let me minimize this. Okay, change settings, appearance, change bold and 18. Okay, apply. Okay, so before we actually start installation of Java, before even Java installation, we should perform, first we should update the CentOS. So that should be the first step. So updating the CentOS would be the first step. Okay, so for that we will run yum update. Okay, we'll run yum update. So here I will run yum update. So this will update my CentOS libraries. Okay, this is step 1. So let it happen. Then next step would be we will disable the firewalls. Okay, disable the firewalls. This would be the second step. Okay, so here one thing we'll do is we will set SE Linux as disabled, and we will also disable the firewall D. So there are two firewalls. One is SE Linux property is there, that we will set as disabled. You already know that. And we also will disable the firewall. Okay, so the firewall D also will disable. So for SE Linux we need to go into vi, then etc, then SE Linux, then config. So under config we need to set SE Linux is equal to disabled. This much we need to do, right? Yes. And for disabling the firewall D, we'll have to run systemctl stop firewall D and systemctl disable firewall D. That's it. Okay, then next is Java installation. Okay, so by that time I'll just make a connection here. I'll just cancel. I'll make a connection here with 192.168.44.166 root. It is master, it is 22. Okay, so about previous connection, fine. So connection is made, and I will just transfer JDK there. Okay, my JDK is getting transferred. By that time it will get installed. Yeah, it's getting transferred. It's transferred successfully. Fine. Even yum update is almost about to finish. Okay, there are 366. So what I can do is I can add a parallel session. Okay, a duplicate session I'll on root master, and here we can basically disable those SE Linux properties, right? So let's go to vi etc SE Linux config. So here we need to make this as disabled. Disabled. Escape shift. It is disabled. And next thing is systemctl stop firewall D and disable firewall D. Disabled. Okay, now basically we have to install JDK. So let us extract JDK. JDK is here. By that time that will get installed. So tar-xbf JDK, it is getting extracted. Okay, it is extracted, and now let us move it to user local. Move JDK1 to user local and rename it to Java. Let's go to user local and for Java, let's set the path vi etc profile, and here let me set path for Java. Export Java home, and we have usr local Java, and export path $path colon $Java home / bin. So now Java should work for us. Source /etc profile JPS should work. It's working. Now let's check Java -version. So it is 1.8.0161, and Java C -version, it's same. And final check which Java right and which Java C. They are both same. So JDK is installed properly. Now clear it, and let's now go for the next step. So this will happen, update will happen. We have disabled, we have downloaded the JDK, and we have performed all the checks of JDK. Now basically let's download Spark tarball. So I'll just copy this command, this link from where we need to download, and let's run it here. wget command is not found. So if it is not found, then what do we need to do? We just need to install yum install -y wget. Okay, we need to finish this, then only that command will run. Okay, so yum at a time it can operate on one software. Okay, so let's wait for a while. It's almost done, the second one. Is stuck up. Even downloading the Spark we can do on Windows as well, right? So let it do here, and we will do it on Windows. We will download this. Let's copy, and let's download it from here. Okay, it's getting downloaded. We already have a FileZilla connection, so we will just go to downloads folder. Okay, that's still getting downloaded. It's fine. And is it done? This is a different one. And okay, it's done. So let's try running it here itself. Command not found. Okay, yeah. Done. And okay, it's downloading here, and let me cancel it from that side. Cancel. Okay. Yeah, So Spark is getting downloaded, and let's see what is next. So once it will get downloaded, we'll have to extract it and move it under user local, and after that we need to start the Spark master. We need to check on the browser, we need to start the slave, and we also have to add the paths. So this is what we can do. Under etc profile we can add these paths. Let me copy this and we'll add these paths. So that is what we can do. So vi/etc profile, and here at the end we'll just add those paths. Okay, done. It's 25% done, we'll have to wait. One more thing we can do, we can just go in this hostess and I can edit it, and we have the IP address as 166, right? 166 is the IP, and host name, let us set to the host name it is localhost.localdomain. Let us make it as Spark master VM. Let's make it as this way, Spark master VM, and we should put it under etc hostess as well. Vi etc hostess. So here also we'll put that. Spark master VM. Okay, now ping Spark master VM. Yeah, it's happening. So now let me put the same IP in this file. So I'll put 66 and a tab Spark master VM. Save it and close it. Windows D, copy this file, and we need to put it under Windows R drivers etc, and here we need to paste it. Okay, done. Fine, I think that would also have been done. 94, where is it? It's done, right? Yeah, ls, it's done. We need to extract it. For extraction, tar-xvf spark, it is getting extracted, and we just need to rename it. So let's move spark to spark. Okay, it is renamed, and let us move spark, this file, under root. Let us put it there. Okay, now we have already set the path, so we will do source/etc profile, enter, and now we can start the master. Okay, so start. Okay, that script is still not. No. Okay, so we'll go inside Spark and we'll go inside sbin. Under sbin we have certain scripts, so from here we'll start sh start master.sh. so master process will get started, so it is getting started. jps master is started. So this is Spark master. Okay, so now let's see that Spark master here on browser. So our machine's name is Spark master VM colon, the port number here is 8080. So the UI for Spark master is started, right? And now let us start slave as well. So sh start slave.sh, and we are starting slave for which master we need to tell. So we are starting slave for Spark master VM 8080. So for that particular master, this slave will get started. JPS, the worker is started. Okay, right. So there are no applications running now. Okay, only Spark master is running, and worker ID is not yet. Okay, here worker is running, but fine. Now basically let us get into Spark shell. Spark shell. So this Spark shell will give us a built-in driver, and we can start writing our scripts and using Spark tool here. Let's see, it should work properly. Okay, so slave we have started, we have added, and we have got into the Spark shell. Now it should open up. Yeah, so Spark session available as Spark context available as SC. Fine, so it started. Okay, so now let's type Spark. So it is org.apache.spark.sql.spark session. If you want to know the version, then you can just type Spark version, Spark version. So our Spark version is 2.3.2. This is what I had downloaded. Okay, and yes, so rest things I'll tell you, like how to write a program. This means that Spark is successfully installed. Okay, and if you want to quit, so here you'll have to type :Q. You'll come out of Spark. Okay, so it's simple. Installation is simple, right? Yes, so this much installation part you can do, and then after the break we will see programs as well. Okay, so we'll see in Scala, and if possible in Python we'll see. Okay,